Whoa. Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Dowling and it's Saturday morning and I am just sitting here looking over, well, having my coffee, that's number one. But I'm taking a look at all of my students' exit tickets, which look awesome. I can tell you've been working really hard, or you worked very hard in third grade, and it's all paying off now because your multiplication is very strong. But I want to start posting a video. My goal is each week and kind of reviewing what we learn in math in fourth grade. And so this week we learned a lot about multiplicative comparisons. Try saying that, multiplicative comparisons. For example, a real life scenario would be, I have $7 and Carlos has 4 times as much. So we're comparing me and Carlos. That 4 times as much is representing how much more Carlos has than me. So that was the week's math. Let me take 2 questions from the exit ticket and just go over them so you can refer back if you ever need help. All right, let's begin. So here is one of the questions. Blank, some number is 42, blank, let me start over, is 4 times as many as 8. So when we're working with multiplication and division, I want you to think of 3 categories: the total, groups, and the size in each group. Okay, those are super important. Last year, my students would write them in the corner of their paper with the boxes and figure out which 2 are they given and which one are they looking for. You're not given all 3. One is always missing. So here we've got blank is 4 times as many as 8. Whenever you see 4 times as many or something times as many, that's going to tell you the groups. When you see as 8, that's telling you the size of a group. So let's represent that in a tape diagram. When we're working with multiplicative comparisons, we're comparing things. So let me set up, I like to call them my 2 characters. You could make math fun and make it a story. You could say this is Miss Dowling, this is Carlos, whatever you'd like to understand it better. So I want to think about what I have and what I'm looking for. So as 8, 4 times as many. So 8 here is going to be my size. When you see this word, it usually is the size. Now, so 1 is 8, 4 times as many. Let's show 4 times as many. Think of it as like 4 copies of it. If you're on the computer, you're going to copy, paste it 4 times as many. So now what I'm seeing here is a tape diagram comparing, we could say, student A, student B. Right away, student B has more. How many more? 4 times as many more. And so we clearly need the total. We were given the groups, we were given the size, now we need the total. And so you can use a lot of strategies. We've got 4 groups of 8, 4 times 8. You can skip count by 8 4 times, but that's going to give us a grand total of 32. Okay? Cuatros grupos de ocho. Practicing my Spanish. So here we go. Total, groups, size of each group. Next one. 30 is 5 times as many as 8. Let's set up our characters because we have to have more than one character when we're comparing. Remember, 5 times as many. That as many is telling me my groups. I made a mistake here. This should not say 8. This needs to say 6. 6. Okay. So as 6, as I said here, represents size. So let's set up 5 times as many. I want to copy and paste it 5 times. Here we go. Twice as many, 3 times as many, 4 times as many, 5 times as many. So again, same as before, I was missing that total. So always put in your bracket. I'm holding the phone, so I'm not able to hold the paper. So we see cinco grupos de 6, 5 groups of 6, 5 groups of, remember the multiplication means of, 5 groups of 6, okay? And that gives me a grand total of 30, okay? So there you have it. That was our math for the week. Please reach out, please comment below if you have a specific question, and I will do my best to get back to you. All right, see everyone Monday.